I have zero plan right now, but I'm just really happy today. So I'm just gonna like talk random. Okay. Um I wanted to I already ate it. I wanted to like make oh my gosh, my dad reminded me earlier. Apparently I say like 100 times. I wanted to create content um, online forever. Um, I don't know, I'm introverted, I'm like really introspective, and I just think about the world a lot. Um, and this is like a quote I said to this one, I don't know, dude. Um, People in life are just like the most fascinating things to me ever. They've always been the most fascinating. Like people in life, like how they just are. Are you not? They're the most fascinating. Okay, maybe they're not to everyone because some people are fascinated with the sky or numbers, whatever. But to me, they're the most fascinating things ever. Um, I wonder if I said like a bunch right now. Okay, whatever. Oh, no. This is why people edit YouTube videos. um, like. People in life fascinate me. I wanted to make content forever. Um, I moved here to Hawaii almost 7 months ago now. And when I first moved here, one of my roommates was like a very social media person, kind of TikTok famous. No, she is TikTok famous. Um, and she like also her thing is mental health, just a lot about that. I love her TikToks. um, I didn't even like know her really or watch her TikToks till like after I knew her. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, I just thought like, oh, maybe being around her, osmosis, and I'd finally do it. I'd finally make a YouTube. Also, I finally moved to Hawaii, and I finally have a life, and like, I'm happy. Like, I think I'll finally do it. Because before, I don't know, I just was so anxious and so all these things, and I've grown so much now, and I'm so much braver. Blah blah, all these things, and then still didn't happen. And I thought like I'd do it like within my first month or two. I already felt drastically like even more like, oh, I really want to do it because of her. So there was an impact there because of her. Um, I'm really rambly, so I'm just really happy today. Anyway, thought I'd do it. Clearly, I've been here 7 months, almost 7 months, and still haven't done it. I don't know what it is exactly. I just have such a block about it. It's hard to, I don't know, but I reject it now. Hopefully this time, literally, if you look back at all of my video drafts, and I hate this, there'll be like 20 videos where I'm like, nope, I'm doing it now. I reject the past. I'm doing it now. But hopefully this one's right. Hopefully I'm finally gonna do it. Was it yesterday? I was talking to my therapist, and I don't know how to introduce this thought. I don't know. But she just kind of said like, yeah, you could just have something on your phone, like a blog or something, and just whenever you something, I don't know, something like, oh, this looks really cool, or oh, this thought came up, or this thing inspires me, or like just something like that, upload like a little picture, and like just upload it. Or you thought of this random ass, this doesn't happen to me, but you thought of this haiku all of a sudden, it just came to you, because that happens to people. Poems come to them in dreams, and just like, oh, I have this great, whatever. But for me, it's other stuff. It's just like, ooh, other things. but my stuff's all messy and not poetic or, yeah. But to just kind of just upload it. Like, oh, I'm so bad at explaining. I don't even feel like explaining this in depth. This is a terrible video. I'm gonna upload it anyway. What is up? Yeah, just kind of boom, upload it. And there's like 10 tangents I could go on right now because just the things I'm really happy about in life right now, I just want to be like, and then, but they're like really long stories. But no worries. Maybe I'll start writing. I've written like 2 things today and yesterday. Just ever since my therapist said that idea. Just this low commitment, not scary way to still, you know, because I do this stuff anyway. I sort of make content, but it's all like unfinished. But I just put it in my notes, or I screenshot ideas and I keep it all in my photo album. But it's almost like there's so much content I create, but I just keep it private and unrevised. But if I, just boom, upload a picture, like a couple words, or oh, this story came to mind, so I want to just boom, like type it out. What was I talking about? I don't want to describe it. I don't know. Okay, I totally forget what I was talking about. But I'll just talk about another thing that I'm excited about today, right now. Okay, I wrote a piece on this yesterday, but I'm just gonna like talk about it anyway. Kind of realized I'm a traveler. I want to travel. A couple days, I'm literally just making the article, the thing I wrote, pointless. But whatever. I don't know, man. I realized I'm a traveler yesterday. A couple days ago, I started thinking about, shit, I should probably save money. Like, I don't really, although I love this place, I don't know, I think there's a lot of mixed feelings around it, but like, a year is gonna come up pretty quickly, and it's a couple months away, so I should start saving. And I want to, oh no.
I have a question. So, may I use some of your aloe?
It's actually Naya's, so yeah. If it were mine, you could still use it.
Thank you. She's laughing at me. Girl.
Realized I'm a traveler. I started thinking a couple days ago about how like I should probably start thinking about the next chapter, and then immediately I just started to get a little anxious. Like, what if I'm not, happy in my next chapter? Like, this one is so perfect for me, nature, and this house is so perfect. Kind of like scarcity mindset. Like, you meet a person, you're like, oh, they're so perfect, and you just don't want to lose them because you're scared you'll never find a love like that or a person that great again. But you so will. Wow, I don't know why I just now thought of that and not when I was writing this yesterday. But yeah, it's just like, not wanting to lose this perfect person. I have this dope ass house situation, super cool roommates. I somehow landed in the perfect area of Hawaii. Total luck. But yeah, I'm just scared. Like, what if the next chapter isn't as perfect? And this is also hard to explain. This is why I'm a writer. I guess I'll just release the article, the episode, the song, the album. I'll release the article because I can articulate a lot better my thoughts in written stuff. That's cute. Real as a Traveler, yeah, I was pretty anxious at first. I was like, what if the next place isn't as good? And Lowkey was really scared about just my mental health in the next place for, I don't know, just a billion different reasons. But I've been pretty like stable for a while and great mental health. Perks of having freaking how many roommates? 13. What was I saying? Yeah, basically I was really anxious at first, and then okay. I'll get to my general point anyway. Have some good part of this video other than to laugh at me. Yeah, so at first I was like really anxious about it, and then I say this about myself that I'm like a self-compassion wizard. I like, you know how they say like you can't control your first thought, but you can control what you do next. My first thoughts a lot of times are just anxious, or worry or whatever, and then my second thought, because I'm a freaking self-compassion wizard, are always like, no, Joy, your feelings are totally valid. I'm sure you're not the only person in the entire world that feels this way. Heck, maybe even one of your roommates feels this way, or other people that you've like met really recently and you just have no idea, because why would you just know that from like one small conversation, or just anything to kind of reassure me, like, Joy, come on, let's be real, you're probably not alone in this. Joy, let's be real, blah blah. Or, Joy, this will pass, this is just blah blah. Just a total freaking wizard. And so I was anxious at first, and then the wizardiness came in, and just like life experiences helped, aka just like 2 things yesterday-ish, or the day before or something. Talking to my therapist, she kind of reassured me, like, you kind of have ideas about what about this place is really good for your mental health. Nature, tons of young, interesting, you know, open-minded traveler people. You can have those in other places too. You can always move as well, etc., etc. My brother told me, okay, well then you can always move if you don't like it. And then I was on a hike yesterday with this one girl. This is the entire article. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. I was on this hike yesterday with this girl, Chloe, and she just told me a lot about her travels, and this video is so long. About her travels. And how like she lived in DC for a while, and and that's not where she wants to live, but like she still found ways to like still enjoy her time there, you know, trying to like make the best of it. Like, she wasn't unhappy there. I think I'm just scared that I'll be unhappy there because I wasn't happy before I moved here in my past life, and depression was a huge part of that. So just, you know, depression that traumatizes you, you're like just terrified to feel that way again. That I'm like, I know what it feels like now here, you know. I don't need new. What if new is miserable? I'm good, I'll stay here. And then self-compassion wizard, no, Joy, and then Chloe and all this stuff, and like, okay, I'll be fine. It's gonna be exciting. There's gonna be, you know, nature. I get to try out different things. A lot of the things that I love about now is that meeting tons of interesting people. You just learn so much, not even things you would have known to ask like about, but you just being around all these different people, you learn that there's tons of jobs in the world that you didn't even know existed, that these people are making money from, or you're learning like their little travel tricks, or I live with a ton of surfers, so we just have like surf videos playing sometimes just for fun, and so I never would have flipped that on my phone or something. And then they, I don't know, commentate, and you learn a lot about surfing. What was my really exciting point? Self-compassion wizard, and then I was like feeling fine, feeling good, confident about it. Feeling fine, feeling confident about it. I'm a traveler. I don't know. I got really happy and excited today though. Just kind of like dreaming up a couple like hostel, like in a hostel, romances or like sexual tension, and ew, I can't post this. Or no, Joy, it's authentic. Self-compassion wizard. Ew. Super excited about travel. I have ADHD. This is great. Super excited about travel. Hostel romances. Yeah, just kind of like traveling around Europe a bit, bouncing in different hostels. Yeah, I'll post this whole video anyway, unedited, as long as it's under 20 minutes, Joy. Just bouncing around different hostels, meeting tons of just interesting people, hearing their travel stories, me talking about my year in Hawaii, and just like my interesting, passionate stuff, the tons of cool things I learned from other people out here. Where am I going with this? Super excited about travel. Hostel nature, cool people, just trying out tons of different foods, and like just all the newness and like all of that. That's just so exciting and fun, and I don't know where I'm going with this.